In
Almost near the bed. Oh! I don't know where the other one is.
Is he moving?
Where's the other one at?
I'm here playing Fortnite again with Mutant Jaguar 7-1. Probably gonna die a lot more, but you know, it's how it goes.
Who revived him? No, darn it.
I'm just gonna get the comment section up and going.
Crap.
Anyway, what's going on, guys? Ruby D here, back with another video, and as you can see, we're playing Fortnite. I kinda died in the first few seconds of playing.
Suck.
As always.
Yeah, as always, you die in the first few seconds.
Shut up.
Shit happens.
Hey, someone been here.
What?
Watch my stream. Bitch, who's here? Shot.
I still have that. Just for anybody who's new to hearing this, I still have that community up and going for people to join. Easy to join. Don't really have to have a you don't have to have a PlayStation join. Just need a PlayStation account. You can do it from your phone or computer. You just need the community's app. It's the RubyDo 1301 fan base. It's for you guys to request games that I should play.
Again?
You need to calm your tits. But it's for you guys to request games for me to watch, play, games that y'all want to see. Just have fun conversations and talk to me, or you know, ask me questions. It's pretty much anything.
Did he kill him?
Wasting ammo.
No, he's wasting ammo, but he's making him waste resources. This is great.
Oh!
So, all you need is a PlayStation account. If you're on your phone, you need the communities app. Or on a computer, just go to PlayStation.com, create an account, go to the communities. It's the RubyDo 1301 fan base if anybody wants to join. That should be linked down somewhere. I have it set up to where it's linked down.
Oh man, this sucks. They used to have a tree next to this water tower.
Hold on, let me check something, guys.
Are we in a party? We are not in a party.
No, we are not. You cannot be heard.
Or shortly.
The community is linked. Which way does it say? Encourage your audience to join your community using community link. Community members can also access your live broadcast and link community. It should be seen somewhere. I don't know. Let me get a party started. 1 second, guys.
Wow.
You joining? Don't have to send an invite? Alright.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I'm guessing I'm not the only one commentating in this, so...
it's your boy.
Owen Wilson is amazed. Isn't that right, Owen Wilson? Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
This is my life. This is what I deal with on almost a daily basis.
You love it.
Have fun.
Oh wow.
Is that just gonna be... I had a video where the entire thing was boneless pizzas. Wow, just gonna be the theme of this video.
Oh, wow.
This is the Owen Wilson Fortnite video.
Owen Wilson commentary Fortnite video. Oh, wow.
Get this video to 5 likes.
Those are the only 2 words that he says about his characters. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Get this video
Hey,
to 5
Austin.
likes.
Our like goal is 5 dislikes, so like if we could hit that,
I'm going over here.
we're trying to get 5 dislikes on every video. So
Fine, I'll go over
hit
there.
that thumbs down if you don't like Andrew. Am I doing the YouTube right?
No, you aren't doing the YouTube right.
I did a YouTube.
Oh! No! Oh, my ass.
I mean, no.
Why you ass?
Cause he shoved that pump shotgun up my ass and shot, man.
I think that's classified as rape.
Yeah, it was pretty bad, let me tell you.
What degree of rape, though?
The bad.
What?
Maybe we gotta put it in the park.
I know Austin loves Pleasant
It's
Park.
very
How come I have a
pleasant.
feeling that Austin doesn't love it?
Why else do you think I keep coming here?
Go anywhere else other than Pleasant Park.
All right, the running joke will stop, I guess. 5 minutes later, Pleasant Park.
Yeah, Andrew, don't beat yourself. I'm not gonna last 5 minutes.
Should have went to Snobby because you are Snobby.
Huh? Same.
Well, that's smart. Dude.
Bitch.
Dude.
Bitch.
You just got wrecked, that's what happened.
Bitch.
Shut up.
Bitch. Bitch.
Hey, Andrew. Payback time.
Oh,
Oh, you're welcome.
fuck.
I just skipped her.
You better watch your profanity.
Don't feel too good, does it?
No, it don't.
Yeah.
And this is how Fortnite is.
Just
A piece of shit game.
headbutt.
Niner.
9 or 50, 51, 3. Okay, no more Pleasant Park.
I'm going to Greasy. You guys should go to Greasy.
We're going to Pleasant Park. My next video is going to be called We Love Pleasant Park. And that's all we're going to go to.
You might as well just do this one, because you're gonna go there. Fuck you, I'm gonna be risky. Going to risky.
Risky Ryu?
Real.
I heard Risky Ryu.
Yes, risky.
Fine, let's go Risky.
Is anyone else fucking freezing?
Not really.
Wailing. Greasy.
This guy had 2 shield pods? Holy crap.
Dude had the pot and the shrooms. Anybody want to do the pot and shrooms with us?
Sure.
We aren't talking about drugs, it's the shields in this game. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Dude, I love me some shroom pods.
Them shroom pots?
They're the shit, man.
I don't know what y'all think about. We talking about the shield. We need that shield. We want the shield. We like the shield.
No shit.
Y'all who thought we were talking about drugs, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on your mother. Shame on your cow.
Saw a couple players fighting over
I saw a couple smash mouths. Cameron?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That was unexpected.
What?
Thermos?
What are you watching, Cameron?
I was watching this clip from this anime and that was very unexpected.
Cameron over here decides he has a knack for laughing at perfect timings when it has nothing to do with the situation at hand.
What? I didn't hear anything you said for the last 10 minutes. I usually don't because what you're saying is fucking stupid, but go on.
I hate you with a burning passion.
What was that?
Andrew, if it burns, then you should see a doctor.
Oh, that's a mountain. I just fell down it.
That's a mouthful, but
Andrew, we both know you'll never be a mouthful.
Oh! If you guys think he'll be a mouthful, 5 likes to this video.
Yeah.
It's,
I like goals 3.33 repeating likes. We're trying to get 3.141596 likes. If that can happen.
Cameron, why?
hey, should I take a tactical or a pump?
The most digits for pi memorized is like 10,000. It's some shit.
Why do you know these things? Why are you the way that you are?
I'm like a fucking vault for unnecessary. Like, did you know that a rhino has a 2-foot long penis?
Cameron!
After a battle, the chimpanzees will masturbate to a victory.
Why do you know these things?
I don't know. I just do.
You know the funny part about
You
that
don't have
is?
to live with these thoughts just randomly, just like concentrating on Call of Duty and all of a sudden just 2-foot rhino penis. Just why?
You know the funny part is, Cameron?
What?
Everything you have said has gone all over the internet. Everything you have said, what little people know about you has been plastered all over the internet.
Let them. I can't be the only person that has a fucking random, has a giant vault of unnecessary fucking knowledge. Like, did you know that Betty White is literally older than sliced bread?
Shut up, man.
I think Betty White was born in like 1921 when sliced bread was like made in like 1940 or something.
Shopping cart.
I'm
Yes.
getting a little bit shifty over here. How are you guys? You guys being shifty?
Nah.
Nah, you don't want to be shifty. Not a big fan of being shifty.
Are you the one over here with the nades? Austin? Are you the one with the nades?
No.
Shut up, Austin. I know it was you.
No, for real. Look. This is all I have in my hands.
There's a legendary soda machine? Really?
Yeah, come out. This is what I have in my hands. Indeed.
Now I'm curious.
Dude, let me tell you, these thermal
I don't
scopes.
have any.
Nade launcher.
Wait, thermal scopes point out treasure chests?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Bro, oh wow.
I had no clue, man.
Oh wow. Owen Wilson, what do you think about that? Oh wow.
Cameron, there comes a time when you need to learn to shut up.
Did you know that banging your head against the wall for an hour will burn 150 calories?
Yes. I actually knew that.
In the UK, it's illegal to eat mice and eat mince pies on Christmas Day.
Where does he learn all this stuff?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
I get bored easily, guys.
Clearly.
In one of the states, I believe it's like not Oklahoma, like Ohio or somewhere. It's like it's illegal to make a sandwich in public. Like you can't just have like a loaf of bread and some lunch meat. And make a sandwich. It's illegal. I forget which exact state it is.
Why were you arrested? I made a sandwich on the street. Become the toughest person in prison.
I don't know. Okay, this one I don't know. I looked this one up. Federphonia is the fear of being tickled by feathers. I don't know if I'm saying that.
Cameron, you know what I half expect to see in the chat?
What?
For the very few people that are watching, just a bunch of snoring faces, snoring emojis, just
When
plastered.
hippos are upset, their sweat turns red. Everybody knows a group of cows or crows is called a murder.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I knew that.
They'd be like, boy,
Oh, we forgot the shopping cart.
There's an actual disorder for people that are addicted to
Andrew,
Facebook.
Andrew, do it there.
Social media.
Look at me.
Ooh,
Try that again.
he's the blockbuster.
Andrew, I told you. The average woman uses her height and lipstick every 5 years. Y'all got some crusty, busty ass lips trying to hide them shits.
The average woman?
The average woman.
I doubt
Look
that.
happy.
You look derpy as fuck.
The 29th of May is officially put a pillow on your friend's day.
Try that again. Do other tap.
Yes.
Cheerophobia is the fear of fun.
Why?
Human saliva has a boiling point 3 times that of regular water.
Cameron, stop.
You lift the kangaroo's tail off the ground, it can't hop.
We already knew that. Well, I knew that.
Bananas are curved because they grow towards the sun.
That's cool.
Billy goats urine on their own heads to smell more attractive than females.
Cameron.
The person who invented the frisbee was cremated and turned into a frisbee after he died.
You didn't.
That is not true.
Yes, it is. Did you not know that?
During your lifetime, you'll produce enough saliva to fill 2 swimming pools.
More than that, sometimes.
I'd rather not. Can't.
If Pinocchio said, "My nose will grow," it would be a paradox.
This bitch be trying to kill
Polar
me.
bears can eat as many as 86 penguins in a single sitting if they lived in the same place. King Henry VIII slept with a gigantic axe beside him at all times.
Stop. It's time to stop.
Movie trailers were originally filmed after the movie, which is why they were called trailers.
I don't get it.
Because they trailed after the movie.
Andrew, this blue pump up here.
Shopping cart and leaving
An
you.
eagle can kill a young deer and fly away with it.
I'm kidding.
Heart attacks are more likely to happen on Monday.
What the f-
RPG.
I know that was you.
No, what is somebody else?
If you constantly farted for 6 years, the gas produced to create enough. The gas produced is enough to create the energy of the bomb.
What I tell you, you did it with me.
You know, if you weren't always messing around like you were shooting at me, I wouldn't have been like, oh, that's just you.
In 2015, more people were
Should
killed
know
in
it.
injuries caused by taking self than insurance quotes.
What?
In 2015, more people were killed from injuries taking a selfie than shark attacks. If you consistently farted for
believe it.
6 years and 9 months, the gas created is enough. The energy the gas created is enough to create an atomic bomb.
I don't know if y'all can hear this, but if you can't, save your souls.
The top 6 foods that make you fart are beans, corn, bell peppers, cauliflower, cabbage, and milk.
Milk isn't a food.
There is a species of spider called the hobo spider.
I mean, you can't really stop it.
May I ask you a question?
What's your voice to me?
There's a species of spider called the hobo spider.
Yeah, did you not know that? Somebody porta-forted over here, and I'm pretty scared.
Somebody parta-farted.
Holy crap, they porta-fort on top of a porta-fort.
You can do that, my guy.
I saw that. And you go to hell for your sins.
Why? Because I did that?
Yes. For nothing else, just because of the fact that you done did that.
A lion's roar can be heard from 5 miles away.
Cameron!
A toaster uses half the energy as a full size oven.
Oh my
A
god.
baby spider is called a spider.
No duh.
You cannot snore and dream at the same time.
I know, that's obvious because of the REM sleep, but we're not going to get into that. We're not nerds
Following
here.
can be read forward and backward. Do ye see God?
How? Oh my god.
Baby octopus is about the size of a flea when it is born.
Oh, the plural of octopus is not octopi, it's actually octopodes.
Yeah. A sheep and duck and a rooster were the first passengers in the hot air balloon.
Really?
In Uganda, 50% of the population is under 15 years of age.
Uganda's not a real place.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
You're thinking of Wakanda, aren't you?
Maybe. Shut the fuck up.
Hitler's mother considered abortion, but the doctors persuaded her to keep the baby.
We ready to leave?
Arab women can initiate a divorce if their husbands don't pour coffee for them.
What?
Arab women can Arab women can ask for a divorce if their husbands don't pour coffee for them.
Pour coffee for them?
Yeah. It's Arab. Do you really want to question the laws?
Yes, I do.
You want to look up Arab laws?
A woman can initiate divorce if her husband does not pour coffee for her.
Yes. Recycling a glass jar saves enough energy to watch 3 hours of TV.
And the reason for knowing this is...
Smearing a small amount of dog feces on an insect bite will relieve the itching and swelling.
Yes, but also create other diseases for you to carry throughout the future.
Catfish are the only animals that naturally have an odd number of whiskers.
They only have... I've seen one with 4.
Facebook, Skype, and Twitter are all banned in China.
Ah.
95% of people text things they can never say in person. The Titanic was the first ship to use the SOS signal.
I wonder why. Andrew, that's horrible. Stop it.
There's 7 people left. And I'm one of those 7. And we're all just sitting here waiting for the time to tick down.
Austin? Would you like to cut it out?
About 8,000 Americans are injured by musical instruments each year.
Tromboner.
The French language has 17 different words for surrender.
Okay, once again, what's the need to know this? Why are you looking up useless facts?
Nearly 3% of the ice in the Antarctic glacier is penguin urine.
Once again, what is the need to know this?
Robert Zimmerman.
What?
Bob Dylan's real name is Robert Zimmerman.
Who the hell is Bob Dylan?
Bob Dylan, the guy that sings Stairway to Heaven originally.
Oh, oh, I know who that is. We learned about him in class.
A crocodile can't poke its tongue out.
Have you seen when people smack them things tongues? By the way, if you're new to the channel, I saw someone show up. Just deal with it. Please, just stand by. I have an idiot behind me spurting off random facts and people.
Sea otters hold their hands when they sleep so they don't fall away from each other. They'll just drift away, but still.
There's a lot of people here. I'm just going to go to the center circle and be on my merry way.
A small child can swim through the veins of a blue whale. Did you hear that one, Andrew?
What?
A small child can swim through the veins of a blue whale.
Oh. This has become playing Fortnite with random facts.
Bin Laden's death was announced on May 1st, 2011, Hitler's death was announced on May 1st, 1945.
Makes sense. Austin, what are you doing?
I'm just coming up right behind you.
With a we're missing a hell of health.
No.
J.K. Rowling chose J.K. Rowling chose the unusual name Hermione so young girls wouldn't be teased for being nerdy.
You know, until a little girl gets named Hermione and gets teased for being nerdy.
Picard's name, hell yeah, I can't even say that. Hell yet, Picard's name was decided in a coin toss.
Oh shit, go.
The total number of steps in the Eiffel Tower are 1,665.
You want to send me out a sniper?
The Pokemon Hitmon
You
and
grab
Hitmon
it.
Chan are based off Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan.
Well, no duh. I knew that one. Did you know what there's an actual Easter egg for? Bruce Lee at his gravesite. It's a nest of Hitmonlees.
Arctophile is a person who collects or is very fond of teddy bears.
I should have grabbed that sniper.
Pirates wore earrings because they believed it improved their eyesight.
Okay.
Los Angeles' full name is El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora Reina de Los Angeles de Porchin.
Be careful.
The Twitter bird actually has a name. Did you hear that one?
Yeah.
Octopodes have 4 pair of arms.
Does it actually say octopodes?
No, it says octopuses.
Why?
In England in the 1800s, pants was considered a dirty word.
What'd they call them? Pantaloons?
It snowed in the Sahara Desert for 30 minutes on February 18th, 1979.
You want to quit with these useless facts?
Every human spent about an hour and a half as a single cell.
Yeah. Pleasant Park.
No. Take it in.
No way!
Unlike other big cats, snow leopards are not aggressive towards humans. There has never been a recorded snow leopard attack on a human being.
That's the closest I've gotten to winning a game. I got 3rd place.
Where are you going?
The first alarm clock could only ring at 4 a.m.
Away from Pleasant Park.
Fine, I'm going to Fatal Fields. What'd you say, Cameron?
Birds don't urinate.
Anybody who didn't know that.
And the first alarm clock could only ring at 4 a.m.
Why?
Dying is illegal in the House of Parliament. This has been voted as the most ridiculous law by British civilians. So in Britain, it is illegal to die.
So do they take you to jail after you die?
I don't know. It's illegal to die.
I came so close to winning that
The
game.
most venomous jellyfish in the world is named Euractid, and it is smaller than your fingernail.
Euractid? Is it one jellyfish?
Yes. 20th of March is known as Snowman Burning Day.
Why?
Snowman Burning Day.
Yes.
That's freaking great.
Slugs have 4 noses.
Why are you the way that you are?
Panophobia is the fear of everything, which is pretty unlucky phobia to have.
Cameron.
We need to have a show called Cameron's Fun Facts.
An apple, a potato, and an onion all taste the same if you eat them with your nose plugged.
Really? An apple, an orange, and an onion?
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, I can get apple and orange, but why onion?
Because.
The front paws of a cat are different from the back paws. They have 5 toes on the front and only 4 in the back.
Tiger? Where are you?
Outside.
I must prove this theory.
A company in Taiwan makes dinner plates out of wheat so you can eat your plate.
That's actually smart. Do they taste good?
The average person walks the equivalent of twice around the world in a lifetime.
Average. I don't look average now, do I? I'm fat as fuck, boy.
Oh, that's stupid.
The Bible is the most shoplifted book in the world.
The shoplifted?
Yes.
So it's a bunch of Christians shoplifting.
Yes, and it's illegal to buy them at a thrift store.
Marco Hort has the world record for fitting 264 straws in his mouth at once.
Why would you even go for that record?
I mean, it's not a bad record.
California has issued 6 driver's licenses to people named Jesus Christ.
Makes sense.
Jesus?
A lot of kids like that. A lot of people
According
like
to
the
Genesis
name of
1:20 to 122, the chicken came before the egg.
I don't want to hear anything about that. No, get that away from me. Cameron, you should know what I'm talking about when I say this.
In the Caribbean, there are oysters that can climb trees.
That's creepy.
Oysters, yeah.
Worms eat their own poo.
Yeah.
Squirrels forget where they hide about 50% of their nuts. Over 1,000 birds a year die from smashing into windows.
Makes sense.
I had a chicken hawk smash into our window. Surprised it didn't break.
The inventor of the waffle iron did not like waffles.
Then why? I
George
guess.
W. Bush was once a cheerleader. In total, there are 205 bones in a horse.
Wow.
Why?
Hot. Holy shit.
I've actually gotten some pretty good crap up here.
In 1895, Hampshire police handed out the very first speeding ticket, finding a man for doing 6 miles an hour.
Find the man for doing 6 miles an hour.
Yes, when cars first came out, that was too fast, bro. Each year, there are more than 40,000 toilet-related injuries in the United States.
I can see it. 10%. Most of that being drunk.
Strawberries can also be yellow, green, and white. This also affects the taste, and some have a similar taste to pineapples.
Oh my god, this internet.
Oh my god, your face.
Mewtwo is a clone of the Pokemon Mew, yet it comes before Mew in the Pokédex.
Yeah, I never got that one. Because doesn't it go by number is discovered?
Yeah.
Every year, more than 2,500 left-handed people are killed from using right-handed products.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm left-handed. I'm gonna die soon.
How do you, like, what?
Right-handed scissors.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Like, the fuck?
Right-handed knife. Call it a right-handed knife and it counts as everything.
Right-handed.
Madonna
kid.
suffers from graphophobia, which is the fear of thunder.
She also got all those kids from Malawi. Yeah. She took my brother away.
We are not doing racist jokes. That is not what this is.
In June 2017, the Facebook community reached 2 billion active users. That's more than the quarter of the world's population used Facebook each month.
Why do people look at these things?
Samuel L. Jackson requested to have a purple lightsaber in Star Wars in order for him to accept the part as Mace Windu. I'm not gonna fucking say this.
What?
Paraskephobia is the fear of Friday the 13th.
Okay. Hey Austin, you want an aid launcher?
Kleenex tissues were originally used to filter in gas masks.
I can see it. Them things is heavy duty.
In 1998, Sony accidentally sold 700,000 camcorders that had the technology to see through people's clothing. These cameras had special lenses that use infrared light, which also allow you to see through some types of clothing.
So there were actually cameras going around where you could see through people's clothing.
In 1998.
Where are these cameras?
Where are these cameras? Why would you ask that?
Because I want one.
That's weird.
During your lifetime, you'll spend around 38 days
What do you
brushing your teeth.
A camera that can see through clothes.
A camera that can see through people's clothes.
Why would you want that?
Exactly.
Think about the possibilities.
You're one lonely boy.
I am not lonely.
Again, did you hear that? During your lifetime, you will spend 38 days brushing your teeth.
Oh. I'm not lonely. I have a girlfriend, which
Ronald
is
McDonald?
99.9% chance. 99.9% chance watching this. If so, I'm sorry.
Ronald McDonald is Donald McDonald in Japan because it makes pronunciation easier for the Japanese. In Singapore, he's known as Uncle McDonald.
Uncle
Ah!
McDonald.
Uncle McDonald.
Austin, stop.
I found a lumberjack. I've never seen it before. Oh wait, no, that's a bear. Destroy the bear.
Just think of the possibilities you could do to people. With that, you can blackmail so many people.
In total, for the Lego movie,
And what do you mean about blackmail?
Saying you have nudes of that person and you could get whatever you wanted from them, because who's gonna argue if whether you have nudes of them or not, whether they sent them or not? It doesn't matter, because you know what?
Andrew,
You have
why
that-
Why?
Why do you think about this? For one.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I feel like shit.
I think about things a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty weird what you think about, let me tell you.
Shut up. We're not gonna get into what I think about. My mind goes through a lot of wild thoughts through a day. We're not gonna worry about what I think about. Things have gotten very quiet and I don't like it.
Because we have to take a little break from Cameron's random facts.
Why?
Because my brain hurts.
No, because I accidentally clicked out of the page.
They aren't your random facts, you're stealing them. Cameron, we are not having a sub-channel on my channel called Cameron's Random Facts.
In total for the Lego movie, 3,868,484 unique Lego bricks were used. 15,080,330 Lego pieces would be needed to recreate the movie with 183 different types of Lego minifigurines.
Cameron, stop.
Alright, I got a question. Shut the fuck up so I can listen to my fucking wash my
That's a question?
The Rancor from Star Wars was based on a cross between a bear and a potato. So any of you Star Wars fans that know what is Rancor, it was a cross between a bear and a potato. And that makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. God damn it. You've never seen a fucking Rancor, have you?
Me?
Yeah, because you've never fucking watched Star Wars.
I've watched almost every single one of the movies. What are you talking about? I just can't think of what they are right now.
Look at it.
I'm sorry, my mind doesn't 24/7 know these things.
The smallest thing ever photographed is the shadow of an atom. A team at Griffin University used a super high-resolution microscope to capture this image.
Why?
Only out of all the millions of creatures on Earth, humans are only 1 out of 3 species capable of laughter. The other 2 are chimpanzees and rats.
Gorillas are too.
Yes.
The Welsh word for jellyfish is Weisskod weebly.
Yes.
Okay.
Why Scott
No,
Weebly
Cygod weebly wobbly.
What are you doing?
breaking trees?
Humans can hear the difference between hot and cold water being poured. This is apparently vital for adversating purposes. Cold water doesn't sell tea, I suppose. In over 35 divorce cases in Britain in 2012 alone, the video game Football Manager was cited.
That's a fact. Your facts are turning into jokes. This is a topic.
Pantheism is the belief that God did not create the universe, but rather the universe is God.
Huh?
Yes, I can.
Did you hear that one, Andrew?
Yeah.
What is that?
I think to the right. Should I carry a hand cannon or a sniper rifle?
Either.
Both.
How many
Sniper
times can you
rifle.
fold a piece of paper?
Pinata.
How many times can you fold a piece of paper? Well, the Mythbusters managed to reach 11 using a football field-sized piece of paper, busting this myth. Stephen Hawking once threw a party for time travelers on June 28th, 2009, but he only announced the party the next day, so no one showed up.
He be trying to catch him a time traveler.
Astronaut ice cream is freeze-dried staple. Is a freeze-dried staple in any self-respecting space museum's dish. Has never been taken into space, although commissioned for NASA, has never made any journeys.
I should probably.
God damn it. You went behind the tree. Hey, look to your right.
As part of the contract, J.K. Rowling can go to the Universal Studios and see if anything is incorrect or inaccurate she does not like about any of the Harry
be
Potter
someone above
exhibits, rides and shit.
Like on the bridge.
Did you hear that one?
What?
Came from the bridge.
J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, can go to Universal Studios, and if anything is deemed incorrect, inaccurate, or she doesn't like
Oh,
it,
there you
it
go.
can be changed.
Where?
Far right. There you go. Done for.
Albert Einstein was married to his distant cousin, Elsa Einstein.
Elsa?
Don't go in there. There's two people in there.
Okay.
A single ant can live up to 29 years.
I'm just gonna warn you. There's two people. I'm looking all around to see if I can find anybody else. Can't seem to find it.
The Gollop Infernal, composed for an opera song as an opera soundtrack to a man descending into hell, is known better as the Can Can song.
Are you serious?
Yepers.
I think carrying the sniper was a bad mistake. I don't know. I had a purple hand cannon, but I gave it up. Well, I see the people you were talking about.
You?
Yeah. They're in their little fort.
Little house?
You know how I could
Two
screw...
people.
You know how I could screw their day up?
Oh shit.
A Mumbai
What?
thief was forced to eat 48 bananas after swallowing Andrew. A Mumbai thief was force-fed 48 bananas after swallowing a stolen chain. The police ordered the 48 basket and waited until the criminal could excrete the chain.
I see one other person.
The other's in the fort.
Yeah, no, I see two in that board, but I'm talking about like the other board.
The Roman Emperor Caracalla slaughtered 20,000 Egyptians after
No, he decided to open up a window then shoot at me.
the Roman Emperor Caracalla slaughtered 20,000 Egyptians after he ate a hockey man.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sticking through anything. See, there's people up there too.
All I care about is if you win.
The television smash hit Breaking Bad was originally turned down by HBO, Showtime, and
Yeah, I'm
FX.
not winning. I don't even know where the fuck I'm about to shoot shotgun.
The late Steve Irwin and his whole film crew stopped filming in 2003 to aid in a 2-day search and rescue of missing drivers. Divers, not drivers, sorry. Missing divers.
God damn it.
In 6 hours, the world's desert received more energy from the sun than humans consume in a year.
I'm not shot this shotgun. This is bad.
In 1672, a prime minister was consumed by an angry Dutch mob.
Consumed as in eaten?
Yes. If abandoned, squirrels will adopt other squirrel babies.
Come on, move on.
Rabbits, apart from the blind spot in front of their noses, have nearly 360-degree vision, which allows them to detect predators from all directions.
Until you know arrow.
You know what's bad, Andrew?
What?
I've got the top 3 the last 2 games.
Who's the one shooting me?
One man, Drew Struzan, created all the original movie posters for so many hit movies, including Blade Runner, Back to the Future, Indiana Jones, Coming to America, Rambo, Harry Potter, and E.T.
Blade Runner's good. And E.T.
And the people of Sweden love Donald Duck so much they had to make it illegal to vote for him.
There we go.
Did you hear that one?
Yeah.
How many people are left?
4. Well, 3 including him.
Oh my god. So that means at least you need one person by themselves.
And that other group of...
They're probably one of them playing there.
Nope.
Disney threatened legal actions if 3 decade centers didn't remove artwork of Donald and Mickey and Goofy in 1989.
Yeah, then they had to take it down, and so I forgot who it was allowed them to use their characters for free. Pixar.
Diarrhea kills more children than AIDS, malaria, and measles combined, with a grand total of 2,196 children
Dying of the Hershey squirts?
every day, or 760,000, sorry, children a year.
Dying of the Hershey squirts.
With all these threats, he assumed it's a very difficult disease to cure, but no, a drastic portion could be controlled through situational hygiene, sanitation, and hygiene. God, my fucking English is all off today.
The Hershey squirts.
Yes, 760,000 kids die every year of diarrhea.
Of the Hershey squirts.
Hitler's nephew, Patrick William Hitler, lived in Liverpool. Patrick's son later joined the U.S. Army during World War II.
Austin, you got this. Is just that other team, essentially.
It's not good.
If an object such as a star or comet gets too close to a black hole, it will be stretched like a membrane. This is known as spaghettification.
Are you?
Ow.
No!
Spaghettification.
Yes. Dinosaurs have feathers. Dinosaur feathers have been discovered preserved in amber. The feathers back up a theory that dinosaurs had feathers very similar to birds today, in at least regards to color and transparency. The octopus is a very intelligent animal. They have been known to sneak into fishing boats and even open the holds to eat the bait crabs.
That's pretty cool.
Oh.
The female spotted hyena has the largest clitoris or penis of all mammals.
They have the largest dick. What's your problem?
Clitoris.
Clitoris. Or my
A plane,
mega
a
penis.
plane passenger once played a pirated movie during a flight, only discovered that the lead actress, Kateri Saron, sat beside him. Never heard that person.
Probably because it was from India or something.
Samsung is also a full-time weapons manufacturer, who apparently uses the most up-to-date technology to support world peace and security.
No wonder their Note 7s blew up. Roasted.
Every pawn on a chessboard was given a name of a commoner's occupation in medieval chess. These include
Chest?
the likes of gambler, innkeeper, doctor, and many others.
Commoner's got the job of doctor?
The humble Oreo is more likely actually be accidentally vegan. They contain no dairy products, and this is probably due to preservation and product cost being kept low. So Oreos are vegan.
They are. There's someone else here with me.
Russia's area is larger than the total surface area of Pluto. The country has the largest area on Earth, measured in at 6,601,699 square miles. Pluto, by comparison, is just 16.
Austin, look out, there are people here.
Pluto, in comparison, is just 6,430,000 square miles.
Why?
Shaggy, or Orville Burl, was a U.S. Marine serving during Operation Desert Storm as a field artillery cannon crewman.
No way.
What?
Nothing. I got wrecked.
Did you hear that one, Andrew?
Yeah. I feel like I have a lazy eye and it's definitely showing up on the camera.
Well, look at the camera.
Well, this one's the first line in this is pretty retarded.
It looks like I have one, but I know I don't.
The first line of this is retarded, but it gets better. The tallest land animal is a giraffe. It is capable of looking into a second-story window with ease. Its neck measures around 6 foot, and it weighs about 600 pounds.
All of that is retarded. Not just the first part.
Hey, you guys want to hear a fun fact?
Happy ball.
Andrew's a virgin.
Okay.
Fun fact.
What the fuck is that?
What do you think it is? Dipshit?
Oh,
We describe people as redheads instead of orange heads, as the word red was used way before that of orange. Orange only came around after the first fruit hit the British shores.
Shit happens, man.
At the beginning of Far Cry 4, an alternate ending is possible. To begin, the main villain leaves, asking the player to stay. If they do so, the real game begins, but if the player stays for 15 minutes, the other character returns and the pair go off, cutting to the end.
What?
In Far Cry 4, an alternate ending is possible. To begin, the main villain leaves, asking the player to stay. If they do so, the real game begins. But if the player stays for 15 minutes, the other character returns and the pair go off, cutting to the end screen.
That's cool.
The human eye is so sensitive that if the world were flat and it was a dark night, a candle's light could be seen from 30 miles away.
Why do we need to know this? Why is this something we physically need to know?
O.J. Simpson's father, Jamie, was a well-known San Francisco drag queen.
Hey, there's something that you need to know.
What?
Which may come surprising.
What?
Tilted Towers is empty.
What? The world has ended.
Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban is the only film in the series not in the 50 highest grossing film list. It did, however, reach 451 in Europe Magazine's 2008 list of 500 greatest films of all time. So, The Prisoner of Azkaban.
Okay. Not only did I lag, I was not able to pull out the right gun.
Larry Page, Google's CEO, has a vocal cord nerve strain, which is a condition that's slowly removing his ability to speak.
Cameron?
What?
Shut the fuck up.
That isn't a question.
Costa Rica's butterfly species is so abundant.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh!
The range
Dude!
makes up of 90% of all
Dick.
Central American butterflies. And even more impressively, 18% of the world's total butterfly species.
He is so mad right now.
Because he can't hear anything.
In 2011, Australia, South Korea, and Germany banned Mortal Kombat. The Australian Minister for Home Affairs, Bernard O'Connor, said that it was due to the public disquent on the issue. Did you hear that one, Austin?
Yeah.
Did you hear that one, Andrew?
Mm-hmm.
That's really weird.
Halo was originally a Mac game. Steve Jobs wanted to use Halo to make Mac a viable gaming platform. This, of course, wasn't the case.
I just heard the Dame tu casita and want to kill myself already.
The word robot comes from the Slavic word for slave labor and was first used in a 1920 play.
I don't need to know these things, Cameron.
You're going to.
Of course I am.
Which one's the biggest one?
I just wanna die.
If you have 3 quarters, 4 dimes, and 4 pennies, you have $1.19. You also have the largest amount of money in coins without being able to make change for $1.
Wait, what?
You can't make change for $1. Like, you can't make $1 with that.
Let me see. Do it again.
3 quarters, 4 dimes, and 4 pennies. You have $1.19. You also have the largest amount of money in coins without being able to make change for $1. Oh yeah, because tax.
What do you mean, cause tax?
Because tax.
They don't tax you for exchanging money.
Sorry, no. I'm pretty sure it means that you couldn't make $1 out of that. Like exactly $1.
Probably.
The number 172 can be found on the back of a U.S. dollar, of the U.S. $5 bill in the businesses at the base of the Lincoln Memorial.
Why do people look for these things?
President Kennedy was the fastest random speaker in the world with upwards of 350 words per minute.
Okay. Man has got some skill. Don't die, Austin. I have blue LMG.
Omptophobia is the fear of
What?
teeth.
What'd I just say?
Omptophobia is the fear of teeth.
What's your answer?
And I get told I suck.
The 57 on Heinz ketchup bottle represents the number of varieties of pickles the company once had.
Instantly two.
In the early days of the telephone, operators would pick up a call and use the phrase, "Well, are you there?" It wasn't until 1895 that someone suggested answering the phone with, "Number, please." The surface area of an average sized brick is 97 centimeters squared. According to suicide statistics, Monday is the favorite day for self-destruction. Cats sleep for 16 to 18 hours a day.
The RPGs. I hate it when people decide, oh yeah, I can't fight in a fair fight.
Muhammad is the most common name in the world.
Well, no, duh. That's because of the whole Islam thing, and they want to be named after.
Muhammad Ali.
That wasn't his real name.
I know.
It is believed that Shakespeare was 46 around the time that of King James version of the Bible was written. In in Psalms 46, the 46th word from the first word is shake, and the 46th word from the last word is spear.
Look, Cameron, now you can take the channel.
Karaoke means empty orchestra in Japan.
Cameron, look, you can take the channel now. Look at this.
I am. I'm reading off facts.
Go to hell.
Eat my ass.
No.
Why not?
The Eisenhower in-straight system requires that 1 mile in every 5 must be straight. These straight sections are unstable as airships in times of war or other emergencies.
I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure we could give Jacksepticeye a run for his money in the cussing category.
I mean, we cuss like fuck.
That's also demonetization, though.
Good. Eat my ass.
The first known contraptive The first known contraptive was crocodile dung used by Egyptians in 2000 BC.
Contraceptive?
Yes, that.
Contraptive. Oh.
What the fuck is a contraceptive like anesthetic?
Google it. That's all I can say.
Why did
You even know?
No, I just know the word.
Rhode Island is the smallest state in the world with the longest name. The official name used on all state documents is Rhode Island and Providence.
What is a contraceptive?
This guy is an idiot. He porta-ported, jumped off. Oh my god.
Did you hear the Rhode Island thing?
Would you like to know what a contraceptive is, Cameron?
Yes, what is it?
Contraceptive is... Define contraceptive. Serving to prevent pregnancy or a device or drug serving to prevent pregnancy.
Okay. Rhode Island is the smallest state with the longest name. The official name used on all state documents is Rhode Island and Providence Plantations.
Okay.
When you die, your hair still grows for a couple months.
Yeah, and it dies off completely.
There are 2 credit cards for every person in the United States.
No one needed to know that.
Good luck with your math.
Me?
Them.
Isaac Asimov is the only author to have a book in every Dewey Decimal.
The comments aren't saying shut up. Of course, there's only like one person watching. No. Thank you very much. I don't know. I didn't tell nobody to watch.
The newspaper serving Frostbite Falls, Minnesota, the home of Rocky and Bullwinkle, is the Pecan Intelligence. The Pinacue Intelligence. The first man selected as the Time magazine's Man of the Year was Charles Lindbergh in 1927.
My loadout is consisting of all guns.
The most money ever paid for a cow in an auction was $1.3 million for a single cow.
Why?
Boy, no.
It took Leo Tolstoy 6 years to write War and Peace.
Yes.
The Neanderthal's brain is bigger than yours.
Get up whenever you're done with that game. Oh, get up whenever you're done with the game. Stop.
Don't say that, because then he's gonna die on purpose.
On the new $100 bill, the time on the clock tower of Independence Hall is
I
4:10.
didn't say anything. He did. You scared the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck just I
Each
looked
of the-
over and flinched. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Each of the suits on a deck of cards represents the four major pillars of the economy in the Middle Ages. The heart represents the church, the spades represents the military, the clubs represents agriculture, and the diamonds represent the merchant class.
Who said what? Don't say that word. Oh, what do you mean?
That was pretty good. I like that one. I didn't know that.
Andrew, what?
Mario, kill yourself.
He said he'll get up off the bed after the match is done. I was like, don't say that, because then you'll kill yourself on purpose.
The names of the two stone lions in front of the New York Public Library are Patience and Fortitude. They were named by the then mayor, Floro LaGuardia.
So what are your oh, shut up! Alright.
Austin,
Okay, I'll go.
The main
I have a
library in the Indiana University sinks over an inch.
I put a
every
launch
year.
pad down.
Oh, really?
The main library at Indiana University sinks over an inch every year because when it was built, engineers failed to take into account the weight of all the books that would accompany the building.
Jesus Christ, man.
What'd he say?
Nothing, he just farted.
What did I say?
Like, the entire floor rumbled. It was not fun. It was not a good time for me. No.
The sound of E.T. walking was made by someone squishing their hands in jelly.
Nothing. I shit my pants.
You just shut your pants.
Yes.
Alright, wait.
I'm over here. What are you doing? I'm not even doing anything.
He shit his pants.
What the fuck are you doing?
There's somebody here.
1 in 5,000 North Atlantic lobsters are born bright blue.
Austin, you prick. I can't. Dude, that hurts my eye. You can do anything but that.
There are
What do you
10.
do?
There are 10 human
Nothing.
body.
He had his arm in my eye.
There are 10 human body parts that are only 3 letters long: eye, hip, arm, leg, ear, toe, jaw, rib, lip, and gum. A skunk smell can be detected by a human miles away.
What is that, boy? Come here, boy.
The word lethologica describes the state of not being able to remember the word you want.
What are we doing?
Henry Ford produced the Model T in only black because the black paint available at the time was the fastest to dry.
Can you stop?
Mario of Super Mario.
That's what you get. That is literally what you get.
Here. Now your turn.
Yeah, I was about to say, now you got to see shit.
3, 2, 1.
Why you all about to bitch?
Because I'm actually trying to play the game.
Mario of Super Mario Bros. Fame appeared in 1981 arcade game Donkey Kong. His original name was Jumpman, but was changed to Mario to honor the Nintendo of America's landlord, Mario Segal.
Good job.
I hate you.
I'm sorry.
The three best known Western names in China are Jesus Christ, Richard Nixon, and Elvis Presley. Every year, about 98% of the atoms in your body are replaced. Elephants are the only animals that can't jump. The international telephone dialing code for Antarctica is 672.
Why is that something we need to know?
It's not.
World Tourist Day is observed in September 27th.
Cameron, shut up.
Women are 37% more likely to go to a psychiatrist than men.
Okay.
The human heart creates enough pressure to squirt blood 30 feet.
Damn.
Diet Coke was only invented in 1982.
For what purpose, though? Like, that stuff can be lethal. I doubt it's to consume.
There are more than 1,700 references to gems and precious stones in the James King's translation of the Bible. When snakes are born with two heads, they fight each other for food.
Does no one go to Tomato Town anymore?
American car horns beep at the tone of F.
I mean,
Why do we need to know this? Why is this something we physically need to know? Like, I'm just curious.
Turning a clock's hand counterclockwise while setting it is not necessarily harmful. It is only damaging when the timepiece contains a chiming mechanism.
Cameron.
There are twice as many kangaroos in Australia as there are people. The kangaroo population is estimated in about 40 million.
What's it with you and your useless facts? That no one's gonna remember.
Police dogs are trained to react to commands in foreign languages, commonly German, but most recently Hungarian.
Andrew has a golden scar.
Australian $5 to $100 notes are made of plastic.
oh!
Saint Stephen is the patron saint of bricklayers.
He was waiting for me.
Why is there a saint for that?
The average person makes about 1,140 telephone calls each year. Stressed is dessert spelled backwards.
Ah!
That boy's just garbage.
Who?
If you had enough water to fill 1 million goldfish bowls, you could fill an entire stadium.
That man scared the hells out of me.
Mary Strutt became Queen of Scotland when she was only 6 days old.
Damn.
Charlie Brown's father was a barber.
Well, this motherfucker's got a minigun.
Is it a legendary minigun?
Flying to London to New York by Concorde due to the time zone crosses. By the time zone cross, you arrive 2 hours before you leave.
What the fuck?
Dentists have recommended that a toothbrush be kept at least 6 feet away from a toilet to avoid airborne particles resulting from the flush.
Ew, dude, shut up.
You burn more calories sleeping than you do watching TV. The citrus soda 7-Up was created in 1929. 7 was created because the original containers were 7 ounces. Up indicated the direction of the bubbles.
Talk about the stupidest naming.
Canadian researchers have found that Einstein's brain was 15% wider than normal. The average person spends about 2 years on a phone in a lifetime.
2 hours or 2 years?
2 years. On their phone, not just like on the phone.
On their phone, just not on their phone.
On their phone.
Are you sure you're not on? Are you sure you're not on the drugs?
I'm on the phone.
The shrooms and pot?
The first product to have a barcode was Wrigley's gum.
Wrigley's?
Wrigley's.
Ringley's.
Wrigley's.
Wrigley's.
Yes.
You said Wrigley's.
What the fuck ever.
I got you bandages and a small shield pop, boy.
I killed someone.
The largest number of children born to one woman is recorded at 69. From 1725 to 1765, a Russian peasant woman gave birth to 16 sets of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets.
That woman be busy.
Beatrix Potter created the first of her legendary Peter Rabbit's children's stories in 1902. In ancient Rome, it was considered a sign of leadership to be born with a crooked nose.
Can you quit it with your throwing explosives? Can you quit it with all your explosives and noise making?
The word nerd was first coined by Dr. Seuss in If I Ran a Zoo. A 41 gun salute is traditional salute.
21, you mean?
No, a 41 gun salute is a traditional salute to the royal birth in Great Britain. The bagpipe was originally created from the whole skin of a dead sheep.
I just want to get this bag.
The roar we hear when we place a seashell up to our ear is not the ocean, but rather the sound of blood surging through the veins in our ears. Any cup-shaped object placed over the ears will produce the same effect.
Guess what's the likelihood of there being a crab in it? Unless you put a crab in there, then that's your own fault.
Revolvers cannot be silenced because of all the the noisy gases which escape the cylinder gap in the rear of the barrel.
Forget y'all silences. I put a loudener on my gun.
Librance Museum has a mirror. Librance Museum has a mirror-plated Rolls. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
No, because we need to communicate.
Librance Museum has a mirror-plated Rolls-Royce, jewel-encrusted caps, and the largest rhinestone in the world, weighing 59 pounds and almost a foot in diameter. That's one decked-out Rolls-Royce.
You shot at him.
A car that shifts manually gets 2 more miles per gallon than a car that shifts automatically.
Hey.
Alright, well, we're going to end this episode here.
Cats can hear ultrasound.
Can hear.
Dueling is illegal in Paraguay as long as both parties are registered blood donors.
You know what, Angela?
The highest point in Pennsylvania is lower than the lowest point in Colorado.
Can I at least quit the video before you keep continuing?
The United States has never lost a war in which mules were used.
Ah!
Children grow faster in the springtime. On average, there are 178 sesame seeds on a burger or a Big Mac in McDonald's.
Time to end this episode here. Like and subscribe.
Paul Ruhr rode on a horse that belonged to Deacon Larkin.
Hurry up, Austin. Get the phone away. Okay.
The Babe Ruth bar was named after the daughter of... You can't stop.
So I'm going to end this video here. If you guys liked it, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I still will keep that... What is it? The community up on PS4 for anybody that wants to join. Remember, just download the communities app, create an account, whatever, and join to online. It doesn't matter. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you all. Peace.
Say one more damn thing.